Hi all, this is Max from ZitoMax.com. Today I have a review of the best phones from three networks: Sprint Evo 4G, T-Mobile Google Nexus 1, and the Verizon Droid Incredible. They're all running on 3G right now. This one, the Evo 4G, can actually do 4G, which is coming real soon, like November, and then I'll be able to enjoy 4G. Let me start with this one. This is the first phone I got back in January. This is the Google Nexus 1. It features a 3.7-inch AMOLED screen, and also it features 4 buttons and the trackball to help you navigate. And right now it's on the next Android 2.2 Froyo, which lets you do a lot of stuff like tether Wi-Fi, and also you can watch high quality YouTube videos, which is also coming to these two phones eventually. It's just a matter of time. And also the Google Nexus 1 features a back camera, 5 megapixel camera with a LED flash. And also it has one mic on the back and the front for noise cancelling. And I've used this phone for a while. I've dropped it everywhere, and one thing I've noticed this phone is that, you know, it's really reliable. You know, I've dropped it from like 5 feet a whole bunch of times, and you know, it's a little bit flexible, but it's a very durable phone. I never used any cases, which I don't like to. And this is a really tough phone, so that's what I like about it the most. Plus, Nexus 1 has a lot of support in the community. But after that, I've got this HTC Evo 4G a couple weeks ago when it launched, and man, it's so great to have this big screen because I don't have to squinch anymore. So now this is my favorite device. This features a 4.3-inch screen, a kickstand, which I use often on my desk, an 8 megapixel camera on the back with 2 LED flashes, a big speaker, which is pretty loud, and also it has another 1.3 megapixel camera up here, and there's also speakers there. Oh no, speakers there for listening. And it's got 4 buttons. One thing I really like is the design of this phone, because it's like a muscle car, and it's really nice. And the keyboard is awesome because it's so big. I can type most things pretty easily. No, I'm in the menu, so let me show you. And in landscape mode is so easy to type, and this is one thing that stands out with the HTC Evo, because you got such large margin of error for typing. You know, I can type so fast on this. Now, let me just show you. ZitoMax.com. Oops. No. So I got that. And I've got the Verizon Droid Incredible, which features 4 buttons, also a trackpad. Instead of a trackball, it features a touchpad-like trackpad, which is really cool. It also features a TV out for VGA. You can hook it up to your computer, and this is also the USB charging, same port. And it also has an 8 megapixel camera, 2 flashes, LED flashes, mic. You know, the size is about the same as the Nexus 1. It's actually it's about the same, just in rectangular shape, but I like the Nexus 1 shape better. But this is definitely an incredible phone. I really like it. I just got it like a couple days ago. As you can see, I haven't even took out the stickers. But all these phones run pretty flawlessly. The Droid Incredible, you know, it's on Verizon, which is, you know, probably the best phone right now, and this is sold out right now. And also the HTC Evo is sold out. I went to Radio Shack yesterday and Best Buy, and none of these guys had any of these phones. No, the Evo 4G, I mean. So let me do a quick speed test between the three of them, so you know how fast the networks are. So I've got the Verizon here, Sprint, and the T-Mobile. And you're probably wondering, you know, which one is the fastest. So let me just do a test. But what I've found is that it's not the maximum speed that matters, but it's the reliability. For SF Bay Area, like in California, the Sprint is the most reliable based on personal experience. Verizon is pretty reliable as far as speeds go, but it gets very spotty in some places. And T-Mobile is, you know, is very spotty. Like sometimes I don't even get 3G. Like, but the good thing is it's really fast in some places. So it's kind of like a random pick, you know. What do you call it, chocolate or whatever. But here you can see that T-Mobile did the best right now because it's spotty. Sometimes it'll do a lot better, whereas Verizon did second best for downloads, and Sprint kind of sucked this time. But let me try it again, see if I get similar results. But it changes. It all depends on which cellular, you know, tower it's connecting to. Sometimes it could be connecting to Louisiana, you know, for example. So that's why these tests aren't, I guess, so reliable. But I would really recommend Sprint over all the others if you want reliable network and you travel a lot. Also, it has 4G, which should be available here, San Francisco, in at least by November, as far as I know. Anyway, but the T-Mobile is the worst of all because it's spotty. I mean, right now it shows that you're getting really fast speeds, but you know, it's a random. It doesn't happen. Like I stay at my home, and Sprint and Verizon is a lot faster. But anyway, to the back to the phones itself. Which one is the best phone? For me, hands down, it's the Evo 4G. Just because you know, I've already signed up for 4G. It's coming, even though I don't have it. Plus, it's a really big, you know, screen. I can type easier. This is like, you know, you can actually type as good as a physical keyboard. That's one thing I like about it. Also, it's, you know, you think it's big, but it's not that big. You know, it's very little difference, as you can see. You know, it fits in my pocket pretty well. You know, I prefer to carry slightly bigger for better typing and viewing than the other way around. But then again, if you get a really good Verizon coverage, you know, I think the next best phone would be to get the Droid Incredible, especially if you already have Verizon and you don't want to switch, or your family members are on Verizon, you get free calls or something. But this is really good too. And Google Nexus one isn't actually that bad either. If you're already on T-Mobile, I would get this also, because this is a really great phone. Some people even hacked it into a full-fledged Linux computer, which you can find on my Google, my site, nexus1hacks.net. As far as the operating system, it's all the same. I've already rooted this phone. I already have a Wi-Fi tether on this one. I've hacked it on there. But when you get Froyo on this, you already get Wi-Fi tether for free. Other than that, I mean, you know, it just, I guess, which provider you prefer the most, and you should know, you know, which provider works best for your area. I mean, I would just highly avoid AT&T, because none of these networks drop calls, but AT&T drops calls like crazy, as you all know. I guess that's about it for today. If you have any questions, if you want me to review anything, oh, I forgot, the 4G has a HDMI output. You can connect it to your TV, 720p HD. I'm gonna keep using it, and I'll have further reviews and speed tests and whatnot. But oh man, I'm really loving the Evo 4G. You know, if you live in 4G area, definitely get this. You know, so that's it. See y'all later.